Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting into some more Gracie Abrams. I've so far only checked out The Secret of Us and The Secret of Us Deluxe, which we got the banger free now from those albums. We are getting into her debut album. Now, I know she has an EP that I want to check out as well, but this is her debut studio album. It has got 16 tracks on it. It's about an hour and 8 minutes long. One thing I know about Gracie is she's going to put on some wonderful vocals. She's going to strum her guitar, and she's going to spill her guts out onto her music. So I have a feeling we're gonna get some more of that today. I'm wondering what the title means. Good riddance. Are we getting rid of somebody, someone that's broken her heart? Is she getting rid of like ideas and personality traits of her own? What are we talking about? Let's jump right into it with the first song titled Best. Here we go. Gracie Abrams, Good Riddance, the deluxe.
I was bored out of my mind.
There's that whispery vocal.
My whole appetite when I could come to life, I didn't.
I see a familiar name on here. We got Aaron Dessner, the wonderful Aaron Dessner from The National. He's produced with Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff, and there's been some other artists so far. Leve, actually, I believe, has a couple with him.
You were there all the time. You're the worst of my crimes. You fell hard. I thought good riddance.
She said it. The title already.
Was the best to you. I never was the best to you. I never was. I never was. Used to lie to your face 20 times in a day. It was my little strange addiction.
One thing I've noticed about Gracie is she is extremely honest in her music. I like that she's taking accountability and not just putting it all on them.
I never was the best to you. I never was the best to you. I never was. I never was.
Very nice whispery vocal.
Used to lie to your face 20 times in a day. It was my little strange addiction. But you still tried to stay while I'd self-isolate. And I knew, but I stayed hidden.
So that person was definitely trying to help out, it
I never
seems.
was the best to you. I never was the best to you. I never was. I never was.
I like when music does this, when it has this contradiction between the production and the lyrics. So the lyrics are very sad. It's regretful. It sounds like she has a crazy good self-awareness about herself, but then the production feels like a nice warm hug. It's really light. It's got that Aaron Dessner touch on it.
I never was the best to you. I never was the best to you. I never was. I never was. And I destroyed every silver lining you had in your head. All of your feelings, I played with them. Go ahead, we can just call it conditioning.
Yep.
We were too different, you were so sensitive. Gave me the best of that, I was so negligent. Now I feel terrible about how I handled it. And now I bet you resent all of me.
That vocal layering.
Angry, blocking me over the internet. Promise I don't forget all of my fallenness. Cause look at me, I'm alone, sitting here, staying home. All of my self-control kinda got difficult, but I deserve it though. I deserve it though.
So I decided to save this. At first I'm thinking it's a little too slow. Maybe it's not going to resonate with me. I do really love slow jams, but it didn't like open up or anything, but she opened up. She was vulnerable. I truly do like the self-awareness on this track. I like that she's just not putting the blame on all of them, and she's talking about things that she could have done differently and how she was a little bit cruel, and that she hates the way that that she regrets it now. So it's very raw and very honest.
You were there
Respect
all
that.
the time. You're the worst of my crimes. You fell hard. I thought good riddance. I never was the best to you. I never was the best to you. I never was. I never was. Oh, I never was the best to you. I never was the best to you. I never was.
Damn.
Never was.
There's like these little twinkles of production in there that are really nice. That's the Aaron Dessner touch. I swear he knows how to put some nice, light, whimsy feeling on the tracks. It gives it a good contradiction to the lyrics. The lyrics are sad, they're heartbreaking in a way. They are very, very, very self-aware and honest, and I really dug that about that. So that's a cool way to open the album and give us kind of like, hey, we're gonna be getting real. We're gonna be getting truthful, and we're going to spill our heart out here. And I'm going to be honest about I have not been perfect. I made mistakes. I was a little bit cruel, and I probably could have been a little more gentle. You were sensitive and open and there for me, and I was not the best to you. So very self-explanatory, easy to listen to, nice and soft. Next track, I know it won't work.
I left you here, heard you keep the extra closet empty. In case this year I come back and stay throughout my 20s. What if I won't? How am I supposed to put that gently? And down the road you will love me until you resent me.
Already thinking about the future. What if I won't? How am I supposed to put that gently? And down the road, you will love me until you resent me. So that person's not gonna let it go. They're gonna hate you before they let you go, before they leave you.
I've had the thought, tried to work it out through anxious patience. What if I'm not worth the time and breath I know you're saving? But it's a lot, all the shine of half a decade fading. The whole facade seemed to fall apart, it's complicated. And part of me wants to walk away till you really listen. I hate to look at your face and know that we're feeling different. 'Cause part of me wants you back, but I know it won't work like that, huh?
Hey.
Why won't you try moving on for once? That might make it easy. I know we cut all the ties, but you're never really leaving. And part of me wants you
I like
back,
this a lot.
I know it won't work like that, huh?
So at first I thought she was talking about going into a relationship with like not knowing it's gonna work out, like kind of going in there with bad business ethics, like going into a business thinking this business is going to maybe fail in year 3, so you already have a plan for year 2.5 to get out of there. That's what this sounds like. It sounded like to me, but now it doesn't. Why won't you try moving on for once? That might make it easy. I know we call it ties, but you're never really leaving. And part of me wants you back, but I know it won't work like that. So questioning this mindset of like getting back into the relationship, going back and trying to see if it works again. Meanwhile, she thinks that it's not going to work. They think that they're just going to try to stay there to make it work no matter what. Maybe I think I'm misinterpreting this. Let me go back a little bit. Let me start from like up here.
Worth the time and breath
So there's definitely lingering feelings going on.
Part of me wants to walk away.
I love how this speeds up.
I hate to look at your face and know that we're feeling different. 'Cause part of me wants you back, but I know it won't work like that, huh? Why won't you try moving on for once? That might make it easy. I know we cut all the ties, but you're never really leaving. And part of me wants you back, but I know it won't work like that, huh?
So it's basically her questioning these lingering feelings and questioning if they should get back together, but she knows that it's not just going to be easy. It's not going to be that easy button where you just get back and everything's fine. You can't just forget about all the memories and bad things that happened. I like the pace of this.
Work like that.
I like her cadence.
I'll open up and thinking everything you wish I wasn't. The call was tough, but you're better off, I'm being honest. So won't you stop?
Give him that warning.
Holding out for me when I don't want it. Just brush me off, 'cause I'm your ghost right now. Your house is haunted.
Oh.
And part of me wants to walk away till you really listen. I hate to look at your face and know that we're feeling different. 'Cause part of me wants you back.
I really like this.
I know it won't work like that, huh? Why won't you try moving on for once? That might make it easy. I know we cut all the ties, but you're never really leaving. And part of me wants you back, but I know it won't work like that, huh? I know it won't work like that, huh?
So you know how we talked about conflicting, like the contradicting of lyrics and the production. This one actually makes sense to me. It does have that feel good production on it. It feels like we're getting to something, right? Like we're rushing to a climax, but the drums or something in there. It almost sounds like a heartbeat. It feels like a little bit of heartbreak. It feels like lingering sadness. It feels like we're just trying to figure out our next move. It doesn't feel super freeing. It doesn't feel very loving or positive, but I like the cadence of the way she's singing on this. I like the way the production's moving. This is a very good song. I feel like, did I not hear this in a live performance of hers before? Does she play this a lot? Because it seems, for some reason, I don't know if it was because I played it the beginning and back again, but it already feels very familiar. Like I really like the song structure of this. That's going to be a hard track to be on this album. I know we have a lot. We have 16 tracks, I think, but I like the cadence of that a lot. I like the drums. I like there's like a tambourine or not tambourine. Yeah, there was a tambourine, I think. Right? Let me see. Yes. Yeah, so it has little intricacies in the production, and I like Gracie's voice a lot on this one. I like how she's singing. You can hear the emotion on her voice. You can feel the heartbreak of the song. You can feel the lingering sadness between the two of them. Like, should we get back to each other? Should we not? Should that just be something we should leave alone because we know it's just not going to work out? It looks like there is a music video for this song as well. I would really like to check that out. Is it worth checking out? What do you guys get from this song? Do you think it's about people trying to get back together? Or do you think it's just them like realizing that it's never ever going to work out? Because they are never ever getting back together. Next track, Full Machine. This is all Aaron Dessner? It is. She is so gorgeous. There's a Where Do We Go Now video as well.
I'm a roller coaster. You're a dead end street.
Ooh.
But wish that you never leave.
I like the drums.
I know better. You're no guarantee. But if you ask me to run away,
It's grooving up a bit.
I almost lost it. I'll heal eventually, but faster if you're next to me, next to me. I'm codependent, but trying hard not to be. I'm better when you're next to me. I'm a shameless caller. You're a full machine. But won't you answer tonight and say something nice to me? And you don't have to mean it. You can lie to me. But if you ask me to run away, I'd go easily.
Damn. Wow. But if you ask me to run, I go easily. So she is just going with emotions. She is allowing them to be in full control of her life, it sounds like. I like these drums.
Say something nice to me.
I like that guitar a lot. That tune on that guitar.
And you don't have to mean it.
A little metallic.
You can lie to me, but if you ask me to run away, I'd go easily.
She sounds defeated.
I almost lost it. I'll heal
Come on, bass.
eventually, but faster if you're next to me, next to me.
It's true.
I'm codependent, but trying hard not to be. I'm better when you're next to me, next to me.
Yeah.
Do you think we could talk? 'Cause I've been trying to tell you
Same.
how you're the one that I turn to. But I should probably stop instead of forcing a breakthrough. It's just that I always choose you. I'm a forest fire.
Hey, girl, listen, you are trying. You're trying your hardest. I'm codependent. At least you're being honest. Again, I'm going to keep coming back to how I like how she's self-aware, but trying hard not to be. I'm better when you're next to me. Next to me, of course you are. You love them. You want to be with them. You're heartbroken. It's easier to exist when you're with that person. That makes you feel so good. Well, do you think we could talk? Because I've been trying to tell you how you're the one that I turn to. But I should probably stop instead of forcing a breakthrough. It's just that I always choose you. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is truth. You cannot force someone to love you. You cannot force them to change their mind about you. You have to allow them to work through it with free will. Now, I don't know what the right advice is for your certain situations. All situations are different or are dependent on what's going on and the context behind them. But most likely, if that person wants a little space, you need to give them a little space. And then maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month. If they're worth it, you'll wait for them, right? If you love them that much, if you feel you can't live without them, then you'll wait for them. If it takes them 2 months to get over it, then fine. But also, within that time, while you're waiting, make sure you're valuing yourself. Make sure you're not allowing them to just totally disrespect you and walk over you. But I'm totally okay with like going back and try to rekindle something if you think it works. If you think that love is something that you can't live without, then yeah, go back for it. If you feel like you're easier to exist because of that person, then do it. But just remember to have your best interests at the front, because there's going to be people that just kind of accept you back into the life just because you are not going away. And I think I was kind of getting that from the "I Know It Won't Work" song. But yeah, I think this is really honest. I think it's brutally honest. I think she's being very vulnerable, and it sounds like she's extremely exhausted. But she's codependent, but she's trying hard not to be. So very honest about it. And yeah, I like the way it's sped up too. I love the rock.
It's just that I always choose you. I'm a forest fire. You're the kerosene. I had a life here before you, but now it's burning. I know better, and you're ignoring me. Still, if you ask me to run away, I'd go easily.
Some people just got that power.
Almost lost it. I'll heal eventually.
That bass is amazing on this.
Faster if you're next to me, next to me. I'm codependent, but I'm trying hard not to be. I'm better when you're next to me, next to me.
Yeah.
Do you think we could talk? 'Cause I've been trying to tell you how you're the one that I turn to. But I should probably stop instead of forcing a breakthrough.
Yes.
It's just that I always choose you.
That was a nice little boppity bop right there. And it's funny because I thought that it was going to be hard to break. I know it won't work, but man, I like the way that's sped up. I like the meaning of it. Aaron Dessner again. I'm pretty sure he's the producer of this entire album. That guitar in there, it was tuned up perfectly. It had this nice little metallic touch on it. I like the way the production sped up on the chorus, and I really like what she's talking about here. Just kind of losing it, very exhausted in this relationship, and trying, like, going through the anxiety of, like, should I stop talking to you instead of forcing the breakthrough. Simple to take in, very, very good vocal and very good production. Hell yeah. Where do we go now?
24th Street, where you held me, grabbed my arm. What a mental fire alarm. 'Cause a lot of that felt wrong. Like I miss you, but when I kissed you back, I lied.
Damn.
You don't know how hard I tried. Had to fake the longest time. Where do we go now? 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 Where do we go now?
A lot of this album so far is definitely based in some uncertainty. She's trying to ask herself a lot of questions. Y'all, have a friend, have someone, friend, family, therapist, whatever it may be. Get out of your head. That's the worst thing we can be doing, is just constantly going through it. Just talk to a friend, see what their opinion is, and listen to your opinion as well. Keep your opinion as the truth, but listen to some friends and families instead of just, like, constantly going through it. This is anxiety, this is stress, and stress is the number one killer, I swear.
Where do we go now? Where do we go
It makes sense to be questioning this, though, with the album being called Good Riddance,
Where do we go now?
this being about, like, a heartbreak,
Go now.
so far at least.
You look hopeful, like we're supposed to work somehow. Can't you tell our light burned out? Got a lot to cry about. There's nothing left
tighten up a bit.
So where do we go now? 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 We could meet down the line after all of the time and give an actual try.
Sure.
I can't promise you like it. I know I changed overnight, so I can't blame you for fighting and I'd be losing my mind if you lived in your writing. 'Cause now I'm half of myself here without you. You're the best in my life and I lost you, and we had no control when it fell through.
Free falling.
Once I did hate how I hurt you. If I could, I'd have changed every feeling. Reservations were up to the ceiling. Guess the space was the thing that I needed, but I miss you. Where do we go now?
We move
Where
on.
do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go?
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna save it.
Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go now?
Man, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that song. I just don't find myself resonating with that one too much. I know exactly where we go now. I don't have any exes that I'm regretful about at this point. I'm very much happy with where things are. And there's a song on 1989 where Taylor was talking. Or was it? I wish you would. I forget. I just don't. I don't wonder where do we go now. I don't wonder about what we're gonna be. And if I was getting to break up today, then I have a lot of things to keep me distracted. I have nieces, I have friends and family that I can spend time with. I'm not taking away from the realness of a heartbreak. I just think I've gotten to a point where it doesn't hurt as much as used to, and maybe that's because I'm just not dating the person that would make me feel terrible, like would make me question my life and would make me hate that I don't have him in my life anymore. I guess I've kind of gotten away with not feeling too terrible about that. My first couple of breakups, sure, it hurt a lot, and there's times where I was like, I'm not ever going to be able to live. I'm never going to love again. I'm not going to get married. And as you mature and as you grow, you realize there's a lot of people that you can actually build amazing relationships with. There's like the soulmate thing, I do think is real to an extent, but I also think that I think I can make it work with a lot of different people. I think it comes with emotional maturity and just actually wanting to put love out into the world and not being selfish, like being selfless and living for other people besides just myself. I think that also gives me a little advantage as well. But heartbreak is definitely a real thing. I've definitely been there before, and I've thought of this before. I've thought of where do I go now. I've questioned, like, should I try to talk to an ex again? But no, not in 2026. I am good on that. I should hate you.
Last night I spiraled alone in the kitchen, making pretend that the furniture listened. Wasn't the best of my mental conditions, but I tried thinking of you without any forgiveness. Because I was the one who would stay up and call you.
I love her voice when she hits that strain in it.
Cause I was the one who would stay up and call you.
Feels like there's a little extra spit right here.
And I drive to your house for the shit that you went through. Then I wasted my breath when I tried to console you, didn't I? Cause we didn't happen the way we were supposed to.
How was that?
I know that I should hate But you ain't kinda perfect, I'll give you the credit.
She get the heart, he get the heart.
I just drank something strong to try to forget, but it wasn't right. No, you're not even here, but you're doing my head in.
Living rent free, eh?
I know that I should hate you.
Nice
I
strain.
know that I should hate you. I know that I should hate you. I should hate you. I feel stupid, like I almost crashed my car.
Damn.
Driving home to talk about you at my table in the dark. All I ever think about is where the hell you even are. And I swear to God I'd kill you if I loved you less hard.
Man.
After all of this time, I still get disappointed.
Sounds like she's mad at herself for forgiving this person who treated them really bad. Like she should hate them so much the way that they treat them. I should hate you. I feel stupid. Like I almost crashed my car driving home to talk about you at my table in the dark. Like just losing it.
But you're doing alright and you don't even know it. How it's all 'cause of you that my standards are broken in my mind. I would bend back to you if you left the door open. I know that I should hate you. I know that I should hate you. I know that I should hate you.
I love that strain on her voice. That's another song that sounded really good. The production, her vocal, I love the strain on her vocal. She has such a cool like pop punk voice. I always bring up Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. He was born and raised in SoCal. I think of like Haley Williams sometimes too with the strain with that punky voice on her. I dig it. It's just the lyrics aren't resonating with me. I don't want to hate anyone. I don't want to hate my exes and stuff.
Get shallow. Where I walk, you don't follow. When I scream, you're my.
Let me say though, I do hear what she's saying on these tracks. Like she's being just vulnerable, completely honest, and self-aware. And I think that is something that we should definitely give her credit for. So I'm not saving a couple of these songs. I think it's only just 2 in a row, right? Yeah, 2 in a row. Where do we go now? And I Should Hate You. But I think that she should deserve respect for writing those and being vulnerable about them. And they probably do resonate with a lot of other people. It's just not where I'm at in my life.
Will you cry if I let go?
Maybe it will this year if I start dating.
Damage lined up, wreckage left behind us. How'd we get stuck? Now I'm what you're bored of. Now you walk through me with my heart heavy, breaking my reverie. I could die early with your arms round me. Habits go slowly, would it not kill to say goodbye? When you talk, you get
Come on.
shallow. When I walk, you don't follow. When
That's a real thought that a lot of people have too. People are always thinking of like, how is someone going to react when I'm gone? Whether that means dead or with like breaking up with you. Are they gonna cry? Are they gonna move on to like super fast and find someone else? Are they going to be able to continue on? Is their heart gonna be broken? Are they super happy about it? I think that's a very human thing to think about. It's almost another way of like we're protecting our heart. We want to know for sure, like, did they actually care about me, or was I just like a toy for them, pretty much to play with, and when they're done with that toy, just to be gone and not think about it ever again.
When you talk, you get shallow. Where I walk, you don't follow. When I scream, you're my echo. Will you cry if I let go?
Very vulnerable.
Pieces broken, all we left unspoken. Aimless, hoping, left my mouth wide open. It's kind of funny when it goes from all to nothing. You have to laugh before you start to cry.
That is true. It is funny when it goes from all to nothing. How does it go from being like, I love you so much, I'll never hurt you, to the next day being like, babe, I got confessions. I gotta tell you something. See, this lady, me and her, we were vibing and shit, and I just forgot about you. How does that happen?
Cause now I stop myself from holding on to something that makes me feel a little less alive. When you talk, you get shallow. Where I walk, you don't follow. When I scream, you're my echo.
Damn.
Will you cry if I let go? You don't move me, I see through you. I don't follow, I don't want to.
Just playing.
You don't move me, I see through you. I don't follow, I don't want to. You don't move me, I see through you. I don't follow, I don't want to. You don't move me, I see through you. I don't follow, I don't want to.
Got very electronic there. Just ready for the beat to drop.
Now you
Ooh.
walk through me with my heart heavy.
Hell
breaking
yeah.
my reverie. I could die early with your arms around me. Habits go slowly. Would it not kill to say goodbye? When you talk, you get shallow. Where I walk, you don't follow. When I scream, you're my echo. Will you cry if I let go? When you talk, you get shallow. Where I walk, you don't follow. When I scream, you're my echo. Will you cry if I let go? 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 Will you cry if I let go?
Very simple song to break down that one too. It's just questioning their emotions. Very bittersweet to wonder about what happens like as we move on in death, as we move on in breakups and relationships. It's very real. It's very human to question that, to wonder that. It's a way of like protecting our hearts subconsciously. Most of the time, they're probably those people that have moved on. They're probably not thinking about you too much. So you are usually the one. If you're the one that has the heart broken, you're probably the one that's just left doing this, vulnerable, being curious, pleading with that person, hoping they'll take you back. Amelie.
I met a girl once. She sorta ripped me open. She doesn't even know it. She doesn't know my name. We sat on the sofa. She asked me a million questions. I answered, and by 11 memorized her face. Where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? I don't know.
Goosified. Whew. Very soft.
Why'd it feel louder when all of it went unspoken? All I can do is hope that this will go away. She had her hair up. She cried about her obsessions. She doesn't know I'd let her ruin all my days. Where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? I don't know. Where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? Tell me no.
So tell me, is this like about an ex-lover, or do we think this is about a friend? It kind of sounds like a friend. It sounds like someone that they really truly cared about. They cared about being around them. She cried about her obsessions, but she doesn't know I'd let her ruin all my days. Where'd you go, Amelie? Amelie, Amelie, where'd you go? I'm just picturing two ladies like having a wonderful conversation, and just letting Amelie just spill out all the time and just being a friend there for her. I could also see that as being like a girlfriend as well. So I don't know if this is supposed to be romantic or platonic. It's very light. Her voice is very light. That acoustic guitar is very tender. The song's tender.
Where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go?
Where'd you go, Amelie?
Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? Tell me no. Or tell me more. I would give all my time. All your words felt like a nursery rhyme. I'm comfortable in
Mother Goose.
my whole life. When all your words felt like a funeral rite.
Wow.
So where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? I don't know. Oh, where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? I don't know.
Damn. It's very gentle.
So where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? I don't know. Oh, where did you go, Amelie, Amelie, Amelie? Where'd you go? Or were you all in a dream, Amelie, Amelie? Tell me no.
There is something just extremely tender about this. I think it's that acoustic and then just like the way she's questioning Amelie. The name Amelie, the name Amelie sounds very pure for some reason. It sounds almost childlike too, so it makes me think back of like childhood friendships. It's making me feel very nostalgic and thinking about some of my best friends like Duke and Josh, and wondering where the hell they're at in these days, and wondering if they're okay because we used to have the best times ever. I don't know if that's what that song's about. I don't know if it's about friendships. I don't know if it's about romance. It felt like more about friendship to me. Maybe you guys will know and you can help me out in the comments, but it just felt very reminiscent on nostalgia. It felt like just sort of like we're singing back to an old young friend. Difficult.
My double vision is only amplifying everything he isn't.
Yeah.
Till I
Halfway
feel
through.
less attached and bored to death. But listen, it's no one's fault, it's just my terrible condition.
That has a bit of like a Taylor
And
feel.
I've been thinking, if I move out this year, I'll feel my parents slipping away. And also, I'm just scared of that commitment.
Fair.
I really think sometimes there's something that I'm missing.
This one, oh crap! I paused at the wrong time. Of course, this one feels the most like Folklore Evermore in my opinion, and I'm assuming it's Aaron on here as well. Yeah, it seems like she's again getting very vulnerable and self-reflective.
And I've been thinking, if I move out this year, I'll feel my parents slipping away. And also, I'm just scared of that commitment.
If I move out this year, I'll feel my parents slipping, like as if like they're going to pass away, or if you're going to have like less of a relationship with them. I guess that's very realist as well. Leaving the house, leaving the nest, especially if you have a good relationship with them.
I really think sometimes there's something that I'm missing.
Real.
Oh, I know spiraling is miserable. I should probably go back home. Why does that feel difficult? And oh, I hope I wake up invisible. I'd be someone no one knows. I guess I'm just difficult to name this feeling.
Saving it.
Would take 100,000 years, some kind of grieving. But over what I never had, so I've been speaking to my therapist. I call her every weekend.
Good. Yeah, when she does that right there, it just sends me right back to Taylor. And I know she's a Tay daughter.
But over
That hum,
what
though.
I never had, so I've been speaking to my therapist. I call her every weekend.
That almost sounds like Taylor's on the song.
To tell you how I've hated how we left things when it fell through. 'Cause you were everything to me. Where did you run to? Was it something that I said that colored you blue? Oh, I know spiraling is miserable.
Again, unapologetically honest, vulnerable, and she's talking about some of her flaws. I guess she's being very introspective and just diving deep into her and wondering if she's the problem and thinking about like saying that she should stay away because she's difficult.
I've been drinking and staying up too late, reliving bad decisions. I thought eventually my ranting here would fix it. I really think sometimes there's something that I'm missing.
That was an awesome song right there. I truly love the introspection from Gracie Abrams. I love how she's just kind of questioning it all, getting very deep in her mind and being vulnerable about it. So another great song, difficult. That's one of the best, I would say. I like the feeling. It did sound like a Taylor track, which I'm very happy about. This is what the drugs are for. This sounds a little folky.
This is what the drugs are for. Turn the lights off on the calm down. I still get emotional when I think about your old house. Hopefully the high works to change my mind.
So very relatable right there. She's just self-medicating, self-coping to try to numb herself, maybe to get some sleep, to get her mind off of you. Very relatable.
Now I feel you in my room. Haven't seen you in a lifetime. What am I supposed to do when you used to be my lifeline? I've counted all the days since you walked away. Look, now I'm alone again. I've gotten used to sleeping here without you. Though I've tried, I can't pretend that I don't sit around and think about you, when all I ever do is think about you. In the middle of the night,
I want to like this so bad, Gracie. Give me some lyrics to
I
hold
got
on
caught
to.
inside a fever. I almost called 100 times
Don't do
just to
that.
ask if you might leave her.
Ooh, definitely don't do that.
She appears in dreams, chasing after me. Look, now I'm alone again. I've gotten used to sleeping here without you.
Here we go.
Though I've tried, I can't pretend that I don't sit around and think about you. Look how still waiting by the phone. You painted my life indigo.
Oh, there we go. I was asking her to give me some lyrics to hold on to. Indigo is my favorite color in the entire world, so let's just go with that. I like the production a lot. It has that who am I thinking of? Maybe a little bit of like of Mice and Men, of like the Lumineers or somebody else. Vance Joy. It has that guitar. It feels folky. It feels alternative. I do like what she's singing about too. I think it's very relatable about the drugs, what the drugs are made for, about getting through a breakup, about questioning the relief or the emotional like being numb, I should say, like questioning that, and if that's what I should do. All distractions in the end don't work. I'm left to sit and think about you. Like all I ever do is think about you. I'm still waiting by the phone. So that doesn't resonate with me. I'm not gonna be doing some stuff like that. But yeah, she gave me "You Painted My Life Indigo," and that's simple enough for me to
Distractions in the
listen to
end
it.
don't work. I'm left to sit and think about you. Like all I ever do is think about you. I'm still waiting by the phone. You painted my life indigo. Kind of blue, I hate to know. Everything turns kind of cold.
Damn.
Look now, I'm alone again. I've gotten used to sleeping here without you. Though I've tried, I can't pretend that I don't sit around and think about you. Look how I just lost a friend. I'm burying my things inside my bedroom. All distractions in the end don't work. I'm left to sit and think about you. Like all I ever do is think about you.
So before I'm dismissive about ex love again, let me just say that is true. There is power behind this of having someone that's so amazing that you don't want to let go. That yeah, you're gonna be sitting at home writing love letters, being in your head 24/7. All distractions in the end don't work. I'm left to sit and think about you. Me, I can distract the hell out of myself. I got plenty to distract myself with. Tons of hobbies, friends and family I need to talk to and take care of. So me personally, I just write. It's a timing thing. It's these things aren't really resonating with me in a time because I'm just not. I haven't been pursuing love in like a year and a half, 2 years. I just not on my top priority. So the songs, some of these songs aren't exactly resonating and like really touching my heart right now. But the production, the way she's singing, and again the self awareness. I love people that are self aware. It's very refreshing. Next track is Fault Line. San Andreas.
You could go and I won't even feel it.
She's the Whisper Princess.
Wouldn't hold up the road when you're leaving. You're a bad holiday. You're the drug that I take when I want to forget how I'm feeling. I know you're a full line, but a break to cry.
Hold on, are we talking about? Oh, okay. She said crack. I was gonna say a fault line could also be like if you ran track or if you're bowling. There's a fault line. You crossed over the line. You went over the line, and that could break you. But she says, "I know you're a fault line, but I'll break too." Cracking at the same time. Does it shock you? So we're saying Andreas.
I know you're a full line, but a break to cracking at the same time. Does it shock you when I'm down? I fall right back to you. It happens. I know you're a
You could go in bed, I'd recover overnight, finish hurting each other. You feel light years away. If I met you today, I would run to the arms of another. So just breaking it off, moving on. It sounds like impeding like breakups. It sounds like we're about to end this. We're breaking. We're a fault line. We're breaking up, right?
Fault line, but a break to cracking at the
I can't tell if she's talking about that as if it's like a black hole, like you're this fault, you're this break in the earth, and everything just gets sucked into you, everything just falls into you, or if it's like a break and everything just kind of falls apart, separates.
time. Does it shock you when I'm down? I fall back into you. It happens. I know you're a fault line, but a break too. I'll break too. And all of my imaginary friends are scared of you. I've gone and cried to them in our bedroom. Most nights I will pretend I left this sooner.
Damn.
But I know you're a fault line, but a break to cracking at the same time. Does it shock you that when I'm down, I fall back into you? It happens. I know you're a fault line, but a break too. I'll break too. I'll break too. I'd break too.
I'm not sure how to break that one down because I'm not sure if she's talking about them as a fault line of just like everything just gets sucked into them and you lose yourself, or if it's like a break, a fault, a break in the line, and we're on this side, you're on this side, and now it's just like it just sounded like we're going towards this impending breakup. It sounded like we're trying to get away from the heartbreak of it all, which is
You
most of these songs so
live in
far.
Hollywood,
The blue.
half an hour from me. Your reputation's good. I hope we've got a lot in common. I kinda think you should just drop it all and call me. You tell me on the phone you really want to meet my family. What are you doing to me now? What are you doing to me now? You talk about your dad. He used to get so angry. He'd scare you and your brother till you felt you needed saving. I know I'd let you in
There.
on all my bad decisions. You'd make them feel less terrible the second that you listen.
Oh.
What are you doing to me now?
For some reason, I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to repeat the cycles of abuse from his father. You talk about your dad. He used to get so angry. He'd scare you and your brother till you felt you needed saving. Sorry to everyone out there that has shitty ass parents. This is extremely relatable here. I know I'd let you in on all my bad decisions. You make them feel less terrible the second that you listen. Sometimes that's all we need is just someone to be there and listen to us, be a sounding board to get these things out of our freaking head.
You'd scare you and your brother till you felt you needed say, then I know I'd let you in on all my bad decisions. You'd make them feel less terrible the second that you listen. What are you doing to me now?
Making you fall.
What are you doing to me now?
Loving on you. Respecting you.
You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming. I think you're everything I've wanted. You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming.
You usually
I
don't.
think you're everything I've wanted.
Hell yeah, Gracie. Liking this one. We're back.
I wonder if you know, if you can tell I'm losing. I'm going down without a fight. I don't know how you do it. You say we share a brain, apologizing for it, but take it as a compliment. You make me really nervous. What are you doing to me now?
This is why I'm so patient, y'all. There's someone out there that is on the same wavelength as us, that understands us or wants to understand us more, that will put the effort in to love you. I promise. 8 billion people in this world. It's just some people it takes a little longer time, a little more effort. You gotta flap your wings a little harder than some of the other little birdies, but they're out there, y'all. Sometimes they just come out of the blue like this, and wow, this is resonating. This feels very good.
What are you doing to me now? You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming. I think you're everything I've wanted. You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming. I think you're everything I've wanted. What are you doing to me now? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me now? Send me every song that keeps you up from sleeping. I bet I could recite them all. I won't forget the feeling.
Inject this in my veins. Send me every song that keeps you up from sleeping. I bet I could recite them all. I won't forget the feeling. That's love right there. I love sending music to people. I love sharing, my hobbies. I love sharing things that I'm into. And this right here, it feels like, I mean, the whole song feels like a budding romance, right? It feels like this person is warming Gracie's heart and getting her to fall in love. But that right there just definitely hits.
Staying up with you, despite the space between us. I've never felt this close to someone. What if you're my weakness? You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming. I think you're everything I've wanted. You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming. I think you're everything I wanted. You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming. I think you're everything I've wanted. You came out of the blue like that. You came out of the blue like that. I never could have seen you coming. I think you're everything I've wanted.
It's crazy because that's probably my least favorite sonically vocally and production wise, probably my least favorite. Probably the way she's singing is not exactly my favorite, but I love the meaning and the substance of it. It feels very hopeful. Another very refreshing track. Next track right now. I see Aaron Desner. What up, Aaron? And Brian Eno. Oh, 550.
Look at me, I feel homesick. Want my dog in the door, and the light in the kitchen, from the fridge on the floor, and the faint overhearing of my mom on the phone, through the walls of my bedroom, things that I shouldn't know. Think the bus might be broken, 'cause the shocks never work. We're collectively hoping that the drive will be short. People 24/7. It's the best and a curse. All they do is remind me that I'm still introverted. I'm so high but can't look down. Left my past life on the ground. Think I'm more alive somehow. I feel like myself right now.
It's awesome. Now, it was very emotional, very heavy on me in the beginning of this because I'm just thinking about, like, going over to my parents are divorced. So I visit my mom's house, I visit my dad's house, I have my own house here where I rent. And yeah, every time I go to my mom's house, it was always our dog Bella for over 13 years, greeting me. I was the first person that she saw when we got her, so she imprinted on me very, very much so. And we had to put her down a couple weeks ago because it's time. And I've lost my grandma, and I've lost a cat that I had for 20 years. It's been a very, very, very tough year. And all those little things that you're used to walking in, the dog jumping on your leg, the cat rubbing around, doing the circles around you. It hurts. It's very heavy, but it's very nostalgic. It makes me think of like the good times, of the positive times. But right now, life has really fucking sucked. So that opening was very, very heavy, but I like this year. We're collectively hoping that the drive will be short. People 24/7. It's the best and the curse. All they do is remind me that I'm still introverted. I'm so high but can't look down. Left my past life on the ground. Think I'm more alive somehow. I feel like myself right now. So all her lived experiences have gotten her to this point where she feels like she's living now. She feels like she's more alive than ever. That's beautiful.
Right now.
Roller coaster, y'all. Remember, ebbs and flows. Got my sniffles activated.
Pretty far from the ocean. Never thought that would hurt. Every lake here is frozen.
Same.
Which is making it worse. This is somebody's hometown. Never been here before.
Interesting.
I feel like myself right now. I feel like myself right now.
Interesting. So although she's left behind all the things that made her, the family, friends, her dog, she's built a life for herself. She's high right now and she's feeling herself. I thought definitely I'm thinking of it a little different with myself. Everyone, you look at songs and you take them in differently. Everyone has a subjective take on a song. So this for me, it feels a little more sad. It feels very cathartic though. It's like accepting everything that's moving on in life, everything that was in our past, and focusing on or realizing where we're at right now and feeling yourself right now. But I don't know. Yeah, I can't help but think back and look on that stuff as just very nostalgic and sad as we get older. Like I'm happy. I like my life, and yeah, it's okay sometimes. But some of those early years definitely have been a lot easier than these past two. So
I'll say whatever you
it's a very
want,
depressing
but
album, I will say
I'm
that.
such a liar. I used to follow my gut, but now I'm just getting higher. It's been a couple of months since I turned to something violent. I should be happier now, so why do I feel this quiet? Now I only let me down when there's no one else around. I've been thinking way too loud. I
Ed
wish
Sheeran.
that I could block me out.
Me too. Me.
I wish that I could block me out.
We are our biggest enemies most of the time.
I think I'm burning alive, but nobody sees the fire. 'Cause when I open my mouth, I seem to be stuck in silence. And I thought of leaving tonight, but I couldn't drive this tired. Plus, after all of this time, I should be a pretty crier. But now I only let me down when there's no one else around. I've been thinking way too loud. I wish that I could block me out. Don't know how they see me now, feeling lost in every crowd. I feel 10 feet off the ground. I wish that I could block me out. I make a mess of it. I'm getting tired of feeling delicate. I look around to find it desolate. I used to try, but nothing's helping it. And in my head, I make a mess of it. I'm getting tired of feeling delicate. I look around to find it desolate. I used to try, but nothing's helping it.
Sounds very defensive.
Wish I were heavier now. I'm floating outside my body. It's not their fault, but I found that none of my friends will call me. Until I'm left to myself, it's honestly kind of funny how every voice in my head is trying its best to haunt me. 'Cause now I only let me down when there's no one else around. I've been thinking way too loud. I wish that I could block me out. Don't know how they see me now, feeling lost in every crowd.
I'm gonna need help with that one. It feels like she's talking about just blocking out the thoughts in her mind, trying to get out of her head, and like kind of like pleading for help. But it feels a little defensive as well, like she's trying to protect herself. Unsteady. Where are we at? Oh, track number 14.
Hiding, I kinda feel like an island. I should go home, but I'm fighting that right now. People freak me out, and I panic.
There we go.
I should be cool, but I panic. Out of the blue, and I end up on the ground. Weaker all around, but it's so hard when it feels like my fault. When I keep them so far, happens when I go dark. I'm so unsteady, it's so hard when it feels like my fault. When I keep them so far, happens when I go dark. I'm so unsteady, deeper. Words seem to cut so much deeper, right to the bone, and I let them break me down.
No, don't you dare.
Someone pull me out right now, I'm in danger. The girl in the mirror is a stranger. At all of the parties I talk, but there's no sound. Violet shrinking down, and
So yeah, a lot of these songs, I will say, now that we're at track number 14, a lot of them are sounding very similar, very insecure, very anxious, like just questioning herself constantly shrinking herself down and making herself just feel less than. I feel like I want a little bit more positivity, but I understand this album is called Good Riddance, so she's trying to, seems like she's trying to get all these negative emotions out of her, but yeah, it's hard to take in. It's hearing someone beat themselves up so many
girl
times.
in the mirror is a stranger. At all of the parties I talk, but there's no sound. Violet shrinking down, and it's so hard when it feels like my fault. When I keep them so far, happens when I go dark. I'm so unsteady, it's so hard
feel bad because her voice and the production is great. I'm not resonating with a lot of these songs. They're extremely emotional, extremely sad. Like she's breaking herself down quite a bit. There's not a lot of confidence on this. I will say the story of us she seems to be in a much more confident place. She seems to be more aware of herself and just not as anxious. This is very anxious, like social anxieties. There's a lot of just heartbreak and reflection on the heartbreak and the basically just unsteady, like she's saying there. Everything is very unsteady, everything is very fragile and uneasy, and it's hard to listen to 16 tracks of that, I'm not going to lie.
I took the 405. I drove 100
Callie,
miles an hour
I think.
to forget you. And I blew through the traffic light. If I were to go tonight, I think I would regret you. You took the half of me that I needed, and how do you walk away so easy? It's almost like you like to let me down. You took half of me, could you leave it and go back to when we were speaking? I hate the fact that I miss you around. Please, you won't even look at me. It's getting embarrassing. I'm crying to my family. And now I'm harder to recognize, 'cause I cut all my hair last night while you think of me barely. You took that half of me that I needed, and how do you walk away so easy? It's almost like you like to let me down. You took the half of me, could you leave it and go back to when we were speaking? I hate the fact that I miss you around. Tell me why, how the hell I slipped your mind. You forgot me overnight, didn't even try to hide it. All the while lost my head and appetite. You've consumed like all my nights. Now I know it's unrequited. 'Cause I took the 405. I drove 100 miles an hour to forget you. You took the half of me that I needed, and how do you walk away so easy? It's almost like you like to let me down, down. You took half of me, could you leave it and go back to when we were speaking? I hate the fact that I miss you around.
All right, the last track on the album is called Two People. Please give us a little confidence. No, it's okay. I'm okay with all the heartbreak. I'm okay with the emotional. I'm okay with it being slow. It's just I wasn't expecting it. Going from the story of us, where there's a lot of big production and blaring vocals from her. For some reason, I was not expecting this, but like I've said a million times on this album, I do enjoy the production. I do enjoy her talent. I think she's wonderful. I think she has a great voice, and I think she's extremely vulnerable and has some great lyrics as well.
Turn around, why are you talking so slowly? Why does it feel like you don't even know me? change. Don't think we're above. Might happen to us. Oh, isn't it strange? We'll die anyway. Don't think we're above. Might happen to us. Now to make sense of half of a decade.
Y'all, 5 years really is not that long. We need to get away from our minds thinking that time is the most valuable thing in relationships. You can fall in love with someone harder in 6 months than you did with someone in 5 years. We gotta get away from that. It means a little bit of something. You put a lot of time in. You spent a lot. You have a lot of memories, and you spent a lot of time with them. 5 years, sure, whatever. It's half a decade. She's mentioned that a couple times now, but to try to like make it sound cooler, I think. But 5 years is not that long, and it shouldn't
Feels like walking alone
shouldn't measure a
on the
relationship by
freeway.
time. Gotta stop doing that.
'Cause you know everything that could kill me.
Like, I know people that have dated for 10 years and they don't even freaking like each other. So I think that's like, there's there's so many different traits besides time, y'all.
And
I always hear people talking about this stuff.
you know every inch of my body. I loved you so hard for a time. So why am I clawing you to survive? Hate how we
Used to.
touch just to push things aside. When you take me for granted, I make it alright. Don't know what to say. Two people can change. Don't think we're above. Might happen to us. Oh, isn't it strange? We'll die anyway. Don't think we're above. Might happen to us. Don't know what to say. Two people can change. Don't think we're above. Might happen to us. Isn't
not.
it strange? We'll die anyway. Don't think we're above. Might happen to us.
Down here it says one more release. Good Riddance Deluxe. What does that mean? Spotify just changed up so much recently. Listen to the outro. Okay, Gracie Abrams, Good Riddance, the Deluxe. I am all over the place in my mind, y'all. I think the production, I think the vocal, I think the talent is there. I think she is a wonderful artist, and in that aspect, I think she's extremely talented. She also has Aaron Dessner here, which I can't help but think about Folklore and Evermore and the amazing lyrics that Taylor Swift put to the album. When you do an album like this, when it's about breaking up, when it's very introspective, when it's very slow like this, I feel like it is important to give a little more into it. A lot of these songs sounded very similar. There wasn't a lot of different narratives going on. It was hard to break down because it was like, okay, she couldn't be singing about this again, could she? And she was. A lot of anxiety, a lot of bittersweet nostalgia, a lot of questioning, and this is all real, and some of the tracks are relatable. I thought Best, I Know It Won't Work, Full Machine were awesome, and then there's this like lull here for me where I wasn't, none of these tracks are resonating with me. Very, 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 very sad, and just weren't hitting the mark for me. Amelie, I did like Amelie. I don't know why I didn't save that one. That's probably one that grows on me a little more. Difficult was a banger. This Is What Drugs Are For was great. Fault Line was another one was just like, it's too much for me right now. The Blue was fantastic, and then after that, I did not save any. Yeah, I think it's crazy to have 16 songs that just sound super, super, super similar. Now, when they sound similar, that's a project, right? That is a cohesive project. That is an art piece. That is someone trying to tell us something. I just feel like it was a little bit of overkill, and I feel like I got a little bit exhausted by the end there. Her voice, wonderful. I think her pen is really good. I think the story of us is much better than this album. So we've seen her develop. We've seen her get better and better. We've heard her play guitar, and I think we saw her play piano as well, right? And her has gotten better and better as she's gotten older as well. So she's definitely honed in on her craft and have worked on it. This album, I don't know if I'm going to be listening to that much going forward. It's a little bit too slow for me. It's very vulnerable. It's very honest, which I respect that. I expect her self-awareness. I think she's extremely self-aware, almost a little too self-aware, like hyper-aware, and that can get to a point where it's like, okay, Gracie, we've heard enough of the same thing over and over again. But yeah, definitely have a fan in me. I probably will give it another try. I'll try to listen to some of these again. There are music videos off this album. Are they worth checking out? Do you think it'll change my mind on some of the songs? Because sometimes that's a thing too. Sometimes you need a visual to really appreciate the song a little more. I don't know, guys. I hate that this wasn't exactly something that resonated with me. I hate that it's not something that I'm walking away with feeling like, oh, that was amazing. It was good. It was good. It would probably rate around like the sixes, sevens, and eights for me. Full Machine, I think, was phenomenal. I Know It Won't Work was phenomenal. Yeah. Other than, oh, Difficult was absolutely awesome. Other than that, though, I feel just a little okay about it. It was good, not great, and but it's not going to turn me off from listening to her some more. I think that she has a lot to say. I think that she has more to say than just this. Like I said, as we've seen from the story of us, should I check out the EP? The EP, This Is What It Feels Like. She also has a single called Minor that I've never heard before. So yeah, it's just hmm. It's confusing because I like slow songs. I like sad songs. These weren't wasn't doing it for me completely. I liked it, but I'm not wowed.